this isn't good.
Okay, Steve Britton wasn't sure if he would come or not. What the deal is he bought that property at Hudson at the tax sale. You know, that south of the highway. And there's a whole bunch of tires on it. 80 to 100 tires. And he had called Darren first to see if he could dump those for free out there. And so Darren had him call me, so I'm bringing it to you. We let if they're tearing the house down, we let them dump for free out there. I don't know, never been brought up about tires.
They don't. They're not tearing anything down.
No, he's got everything else cleaned up out
Isn't there an
there.
old,
It was the Julian, or the,
where they have old cars,
yes,
salvage yard?
he's got it all cleaned up. I don't know if you guys have been by there, but it looks really good, but he's got all these tires.
Does anybody pick them up anymore?
They,
Yeah,
there's
commercial.
Is there a place at the landfill where you put? old-
Yeah.
I think if you dropped them off at Marshall, Marshall's got to pay to get rid of it.
Well, so do we.
There's nobody picks them up for free.
No.
Dollar or two though.
3 to 5.
It's so much per tire.
It's like $20
I
a
mean,
tractor tire and a couple of them.
It depends on the
But-
size of the tire.
You know, Britain was right next door to us, so we knew those tires were there when we started. So, I mean, I'd hate to start the precedence as far as somebody 2 years down the road buys a house, something's in there they got to pay to get rid of. Well, you did it for Britain, can you do it for me?
What do you do for asbestos?
Yeah.
You know, somebody buys a house and has asbestos
Yeah.
shingles, do we
I think you can
dispose
take
of those?
asbestos
I think you can take them out there.
If it's a
They
certain.
have a special,
Yeah.
but
I'm just worried about starting a precedence.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
You want to call Steve Britton back and tell him?
How is that worded? What was the motion that we made?
Oh, that
It was for the
resolution?
residents.
There's a resolution.
Yeah.
He lives in my district. I will call him.
You know Steve? He said he knew you.
Yeah, I'll call him and just tell him. We gotta treat everybody the same.
Let me find that resolution.
Make sure I think we said
I think
we
it-
said the house was the resident. Better look. Not all the junk that's on the property.
now he could take 5 at a time or something like that out there. Because Darren
Okay.
allows somebody to dump
Waste
off.
any Stafford County land facilities generated by the demolition and disposal of the derelict buildings or structures. So it should, I mean, it specifically says buildings or structures, so
But when they pick up the tires from the landfill,
we have to pay.
it's somewhere between $3 and $5 per.
I think it depends on the size of the tire.
It's a
doesn't
passenger
it?
tire, it's a buck, I think, but a tractor tire or something like that is 5. I don't know that.
I'm not sure.
But on the other hand, as far as a health issue goes, with old tires, they always say dump them out, for mosquitoes and on the surface of rodents, that if he's got them piled up.
I assume they are out
Yeah.
there.
They've been there a long time.
You want Steve's phone number?
Yeah.
But I do think that Darren allows somebody to bring out 4 at a time.
I
I
don't
call
know.
Darren.
Or if you do. Yeah, it's up to you.
See that farmer's don't feel silo, put tar box, still want tires on it.
I know.
I hated that.
I did too.
And take them on, get full of
Full of
water.
water, and snakes.
Mosquito larvae.
Oh, that's good memory.
I just got to I suppose they were like smoke.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know they do
No
that
doubt.
without. So,
You know, when you see that heavy smoke, it's usually on Friday or Saturday and Sunday because, EPA's not around.
you hope they're not around.
Good all right.
Nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah,
I make a motion that we approve the February 26th
meeting, or minutes.
Second.
Have a motion, a second to approve the minutes for February 26th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried.
Neither. Dad's not coming today, but I'll speak on behalf of
Okay.
TGI.
Yeah, Bryce wants to talk to you guys.
You ready now?
Yep.
I'm, like I said, I'm speaking on behalf of my dad, Thomas Carter Inc., operating company. We'd like to lease some of the county's ground for oil and gas. We've got a copy of the lease and a letter of intent for each one of you. One for you, and I got one for mine also. We're working on an oil and gas project, basically from the junction north and east, 4 or 5 miles. Sandyland, that'd be the quarter of the junction, would be the top property. The bottom property is the landfill. There may be issues with drilling on the landfill specifically. The reason we want to lease it, we feel that there may be a location close to it. In our leases, we're allowed to unitize. I see that as best case scenario really for the landfill anyway, because you wouldn't want a well on it, but if you could get one close to it, close enough that you could get some royalty, that'd be best case. That's not my intent for the Sandyland quarter. I believe that if there is something there, it's on that piece of ground, not a unitized location, but letter of intent, Thomas Carter Inc.'s prepared to offer $20 per acre. There's 160 at Sandyland and 28.9 at the landfill. It's a 3-year primary, 2-year extension. The extension you have to pay again.
This is Sandy.
Are you guys gonna do some dumping on that?
No, I've purchased all the 3D and all that area, so we're re-looking at it, but no, I don't believe that there'll be any exploration means other than drilling. If it came to that. I think I pulled the lease from 2008. I believe Clay was the only one on the board when we leased Charles Griffin at 50 and 281. Our lease is not exactly like his. The front page is basically more or less a standard lease. That's almost exactly like Chuck's. The rider on the back, the addendum, is something that our lawyers formulated. Of course, I'd sure be open to Mike taking a look at it, and you guys taking a look at it, anything that you see in there, want added in there. We're up for negotiation on everything when it comes to leasing, so.
Standard 1/8.
Yeah, with the oil price being so low, we just don't, I just leased around 5,000 acres in south and east Stafford County, and I didn't have one over 1/8. It's just, the price is too low to really give up much royalty.
Not too many people listening.
No.
Not much competition.
And we cash, we cash rent Sandy. Does that have any effect on?
Now, the damages themselves would go to spares, but we've drilled on land that spares farm before, and I think they'd be a good source of recommendation as far as our drilling operations and restoration of the farm ground. I think they've been pretty happy with this.
So it wouldn't make any difference, because we still have the rights to do that.
And if we put a well out there, I mean, if in 5 years we wanted to do a wind turbine deal or something like that out there, I mean, there's nothing, pardon,
You can't do it.
like a storage place.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, storage facility.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, it would just basically be, I mean, you guys have, what, 100-footer under
I
well?
believe it's 90 feet
With an access
right
road.
away, lease road in and around the well. It might be 150 around the well. I'd have to check into the exact numbers, but it's not a large driveway by any means.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem if we want, I don't think it would make it to where we could do anything with it.
But like I said, Mike may have to check on the landfill. We may have to add something in the lease that, you know, if the ADHE won't let you physically drill on landfill, we may have to put something in there to prohibit that, I guess. But like I said, my main concern at the landfill is not the acreage, because it's only 29 acres, but the acreage around it. It would allow me to drill fairly close to it on someone else's land, and then it would decide the split depending on where you put the unit boundaries.
I don't think you'd be able to drill anything on the landfill, because I mean, Darren talks like we're not even supposed to drive across
Can't
little pits.
disturb it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see what you're saying
Yeah.
as far as,
And is the landfill acreage on here?
No, this
This is just for
this is
Sandy
just a
Land.
sample
Okay.
lease of Sandy Land. I didn't want to print out 5 extra exact same copies with the different, trying to save some trees, so.
Got it.
Yeah, the landfill lease, aside from any provisions that Mike would add about not drilling on there, would be the exact same. This lease is what I use for everyone. Aside from irrigation, if it's an irrigated quarter, I'll add some stuff about irrigation, but this is my dry land oil and gas lease, so.
I like Mike to look over the contracts. On that, I mean, I'd like there, if you do I wouldn't mind leasing the landfill piece personally, but I think there needs to be something where you can't drill. And then like an access road, there could be an access road across it. Because I mean, where we need to lock it up, you know, so I mean, if there was a lease road, it'd have to go around the property.
Yep.
There'd probably have to be some special wording for that.
Yep.
Who's your counsel?
Rob Bauer,
Out of
Great Bend. Robert Gray. And Mike, I can send you a digital copy of this, so if you want to make some changes and just put them in red,
Okay,
that'd be easiest for you, I guess.
good.
That's all I have. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
I'll make a motion to accept the tax roll corrections.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second to accept the tax roll corrections. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed, aye.
Nope.
Okay. Carried unanimous.
Do you want to do the Marvin Sittner thing?
Yeah, I was just
Fine.
looking, is he, do we just appoint him to the board, or do we need to appoint him as trustee or treasurer? I don't know what he
You need to
is.
appoint him as Byron Township clerk.
Okay. I talked to Marvin Sutner last night. He's willing to take the position on Byron Township, so I'll make a motion that we appoint Marvin Sutner as the Byron Township, what'd you say? Clerk.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to appoint Marvin Sittner as Myron Township Clerk. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried.
So what's your election equipment that you're wanting to?
Okay.
Do we have a glossy folder?
Okay. Okay, I've been looking for new election equipment for several years now at conferences and different places we've gone, and Lisa and I had this Unisys system come in about a month ago, and they demonstrated their equipment for us, and we feel like this is the best one for us. It fits the small county system better. Most elections, we only scan we have a central scan system. We still use paper ballots, always will use paper ballots. But we have a central scan system, and we scan maybe 800 to 1,000 ballots primary, or general election, this for presidential, we might scan 16 to 1700. It's always a bigger year. It's Unisys, gave you the map of Kansas, the counties that they're already in. That's the first page. They cater mostly to small counties with their systems. They're very affordable. That's what I'm just here to tell you right now. What we would like to go with is 4 of these. Right now, we have the Automark systems in the polling places that nobody uses because they're big and bulky, and they mark the ballots for them, but they're really slow and they're just outdated. These are little bitty, their boxes are probably about this big on these systems. And what they do is every ballot is loaded on these systems, and it prints out a tape of the ballot. So, say you come up to the polling place and you get a barcode, and you scan the barcode, and it pulls up your ballot on this thing, and you can vote. And it might makes it bigger. It'll read it to you, just like the big things. But then it prints out. Well, this is the size of the ballot. It's real slick. Because if we ever do go to satellite voting, which is kind of the trend, where, like on a Saturday, we would go to, say, Seward and set up so people can vote. Every ballot is loaded on this machine. So if Clay was up there, he could come in and vote, or whoever. It's a really good, really slick system. And then for our scanning, we really need to replace the ballot scanner. We had some trouble with it in November, but it's 15 years old. It's been a good machine. So this little gem it's just a scanner, like that sits on your desktop, and there's a laptop that connects to it. And for a county of our size, this will work great, because I think it scans like, what he said, how many ballots a minute, which a lot of the bigger counties have these in the polling sites, where they just scan the ballots and then send the tape into the clerk's office. Well, this will work for us using here. We'll still do central scan, we'll still have our paper ballots, we'll still, the voter won't see any different except for the thing at the polling place, which most people see.
So when you do this, when you get done voting, you push the button in it,
It prints out this little piece of paper, and you can see your ballot.
and then you go and then you go.
You put it in the ballot box just like a paper ballot.
Okay. So does this communicate with your scanner? Will you know the tally before you
This
scan?
does, no,
You
No.
still have to scan all the paper ballots?
yes. And that's the way we want it. We want the paper.
Okay.
We don't want us not to scan the ballots here,
Okay.
because that's when counties get in trouble,
Okay.
in my opinion.
And you're thinking about buying 4 of these?
Because I have to have one for each polling place, and then one for the office.
Okay. So, and right now you just pull at Stafford, Maxwell, St. John, and then here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna have a hard time training your mom on doing this?
my mom isn't going to do it anymore.
Really? Have you got anybody else to step up?
Will that make it harder to find people to work there?
I don't think so.
Julie, you go to Maxwell?
I'm volunteering this year.
I'm working on it at Maxwell.
I've been telling them.
Is there,
I said, you're not gonna like it when you gotta go to St. John to vote.
People from up north right down there. There's always advanced ballot.
Yeah.
And they're trying to,
We could save buying one.
But you know, nobody will do it now, but in 2 years, the first time they gotta drive to St. John, they're gonna be up in arms.
I don't know, I have no choice.
Yeah, I don't know what else you can do.
A lot of counties are going to one polling
Yeah.
site.
Fort
A lot of the
County's got
bigger
one.
counties are
Ford
going to
County
one
was a
polling
mess
site.
last year.
Seward County has had one polling site for years. I don't know how she pulled it off again. She does.
Fort County does too.
I think she went back to two.
Did she? After
After she
becoming
got in
national.
trouble.
So, the bottom line is, the equipment, of course, there's freight charges and all this. It's gonna cost about $25,000.
For everything.
Yes. it has a 1-year warranty. After that, the warranty would be $650 a year. The initial 25,000, they'll come in and train us more in-depth on it. For the first 2 elections, they'll have somebody here to help us scan and work us through it. We don't need poll worker training because we're not, I mean, I can train the poll workers on the little machines, so I don't think that's necessary, but, like I said, we just feel like this is the best option for us, since we are small.
What is the advantage of the little machines at each polling place?
It's easier for me to get them there and back if I have to do it. And those auto marks, they're so outdated. I really look forward to put servicing them. Because, like I said, they're 15 years old too.
And then don't you also, there's a fee for printing those ballots?
See, and this, with these new machines, I could technically not print as many ballots because I have the ballots that we could produce electronically. So we're really thinking about setting them up here in the office, maybe all 3 of them, and having everybody that comes in to vote early vote on them, which will cut down on ballots. Not sure about that yet, but
Well, if
It
you
would be
have
an
4 of
option.
them and you have 1 up here, I mean, why would you print any ballots?
I have to have ballots, paper ballots, because not everybody's going to use this.
Oh, so if you just come in and say, I don't want.
If I wanted everybody to use these, I would have to have probably 30 of them.
Really?
Yeah, because one machine in each polling place isn't going to work. You just, by Havelage, you have to have 1. So that's all I've ever had. Now, if these work out real well, maybe in the future we'd go to more. I don't
So
know.
we're still gonna have both systems with the idea that eventually we're gonna move 100% to this.
We'll see how this works.
And they all
I'm
have to
just
go
not
through
sold
the...
on any of this.
That new technology.
I'm old. I
But
like
do
that
they-
paper ballot.
Do
It's
they
kinda
all
like
have to be
color
run through the
television, it's
scanner
just
now?
a,
Yes.
Regardless?
You run the slip through the scanner just like you do your big 11 by 14
Yes.
ballots. And it reads them just like, because the barcodes are printed right on the slip of paper that are printed on the ballots.
Now, is this, what about write-in vote?
It will, well, that scanner won't tally write-ins. We still have to physically look at the write-ins. So I still have to have a county board election that scans. But yeah, you can write in on these.
You have to separate them or not, right? How do you know whether they were in on it?
Well, the write-in board physically looks at each ballot.
Okay.
And they do that right now. So what do you reckon you spend on having ballots printed now?
Several $1,000s. So an election
What is when we
probably-
did the mail?
Presidential, well, primary elections cost you more because you have to have 2 sets of ballots. So it's 2 sets of coding, it's 2 sets of setup, and they're probably 6,000. And then a general election, it's half that because you only have the 1 set of ballots.
So it could cost you 10,000 for 4 year
Oh, yeah.
ballots.
Easy.
And
It's
Pardon?
you're gonna have a whole lot of extra elections now.
Yeah.
If that bill in the House and Senate passes.
And so if a person could get totally away from the hand ballots to this, you're acting like that ain't never gonna happen.
Well, I don't know.
See how it
I don't know
works.
how people will feel about this because a lot of my voters like that paper ballot that they can mark. I mean, it's just,
But what
I mean, the
what
younger
happens when
group-
our counter goes to pot, we are looking at spending that 20,000?
the ballot scanner.
Yeah.
Well,
what we're getting rid of.
that's part of this deal.
Oh, this will
would be,
bring,
get rid
this
of
would
the
be the new
monster.
ballot scanner. This laptop with the scanner.
okay, so this new ballot scanner will read the old hand ones too, plus these? Okay. I thought we were gonna have both scanners.
No.
Okay.
Basically, you
No.
need a new scanner.
So we get rid of the
Right.
big monster
Yeah,
that
that
sits
sits
here.
in-
Right, the one
nobody
that's
can
in
touch.
there, which, like I said, last November, she was a little shaky, but we got through. But again,
Ballots stick together.
yeah, but
And then one time we did the mail ballot, did you say it was around $5,000? Because that included the postage.
no, that's a lot cheaper. because I don't have to print as many ballots.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, it was $5,000.
What did we do with mail ballots?
We did one for, what was that for? Seward City did one not too long ago for their utilities. Was ours the hospital? Was that in there?
Has it been that long ago?
Seward City did one. We've done two of them. I can't remember what the other one was. Yeah, what's the hospital? That was
Yeah,
one.
that was it.
That
How
was
many
the
years
first one.
ago was it?
2007.
So it'd be the ideal time to purchase this since we have two elections, primary and
And
general.
I
Because you just said
question
it's a
doing
year
it now.
warranty.
But with it being a big election year, it's better to buy it now so we
That's what I'm
can.
saying, rather than wait until next year.
Yes,
And you have money in your budget.
yes. I've been putting away since 2014. I have 37,000 in my reserve. So,
This is 25.
yeah, 20,
What's the 2596 that you have written?
well, he didn't include the cases for those the tablets that would go into the polling places. They're $28 a piece. So the total will be $25,961.
So is there a yearly cost to this machine if you don't?
There'll be warranty. I mean,
The warranty's
there's an annual
$600.
license fee, yes, $5,390. But I have that with the machines I have now.
You gotta pay $5,000 every year for the license.
That's how they make their money.
It is.
But the warranty is less than a copying machine. Really?
No.
I guess maybe.
If you guys want to think about it, that's fine. But like I said, I've been looking at it for,
I don't think there's
2 or 3
anything to think
years.
about it.
Is there any special paper or can you just use normal paper? So you'll have the $600 a year warranty and then the $5,000 licensing fee, which you pay
which
close to that
I
now.
pay now for what we have now.
Is everything they pay the same amount on that? The licensing fee, whether you're in Sedgwick or Gove?
I don't know what system she has. It depends on the system you have. She's totally electronic, I think it's a lot of it is totally electronic.
I think they're gonna
Going back
get
to
away
paper
from
now.
it.
Yeah, what
I
if
think
you have
Sedgwick
a-
County's getting away from that.
Yeah, what if you have a glitch or something happens? I mean,
They're
well, you
going
do
back-
have another
They're going
election.
back to paper ballots.
That's why you have paper ballots.
Yeah, that's
So
why
if
you
you
have
to,
Iowa
you
voting.
can count.
How long do you have to keep paper ballots on hand?
I keep them for 3 years,
Okay,
the voted ones.
yeah.
I keep a copy of the printed ones forever. Just keep it that way.
Some people call that good.
I get real paranoid about electricity.
Never heard.
See?
We're gonna
It
go
gets
back.
me.
Yeah,
We're gonna,
there's nobody better that runs a night than me then.
let's see, we'll have somebody walk in and I want to recount the votes in 1976.
Yeah.
No, I
What
can't
are
do
you gonna do
that.
about it?
There is a time limit on recount.
I would say not wait any longer,
So
in
just,
my opinion.
so just to run over this one more time, buying 4 of the tablets, 1 scanner. The scanner's gonna do away with old Betsy. And then hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to go more towards this.
We
and less
could.
printed ballots.
We could if it works. I mean, like I said, it
You
makes
wouldn't
me
wanna buy
nervous.
one
Makes me
tablet.
nervous just to rely on a machine for my voters to go to the polling place and vote.
Yeah.
It really does, because like you said, what if power goes out? What if something happens?
Yeah.
I will always have some paper ballots. That's just me.
I can trade one tablet. Let me see. See what you like.
I have to have an ADA compliant machine in each polling place.
Just have battery backup in case power failure.
Yep.
I make a motion that we'll allow county clerk to purchase voting equipment for a price of $25,961.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to purchase new voting equipment, 4 tablets and a scanner from Unison Voting Solutions for $25,961. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. These are the counties that already have them.
Yes, and 2 or 3 more belong to them. And I've talked to several of those county clerks, and they're really happy with the service.
Where does the service come out of?
Clinton, Missouri.
Well, surely with this many counties, they have a service tech in.
I think they're
Kansas.
they're getting one here. My guy comes out of Topeka, the salesman, but I'm thinking they're looking for putting one out in this area. But nobody complained about the service on election night. If they have a problem, somebody's usually right there. So I don't know.
I had a phone call this week, last week, I guess, from Leah Chad. Since we've helped her with her oil Phillips 66, they're gonna do the pipeline across her property. There's some trees they're gonna nose out. She thinks they ought to bore them under them. She was wanting us to write a letter and want me to call. I said, I really don't think we're, gonna do that. So I told her I'd bring it up, but I don't think we ought to get involved on a single individual deal like that.
Not the area, not through there. Forest,
How many trees?
Yeah, I sent the letter, and literally the attorney called me and said, today I got your letter, we decided we should bring it whatever.
We're meeting with city council next Monday.
Yes, at the library. 7 o'clock. I've already got the special notice out, meeting notice out. Send it to the newspapers, post it on the door, post it on bulletin.
Is it our meeting or is it joint
The
meeting?
joint meeting.
We have to call it order from both
Both of
sides.
you will have to call the order, both of us will have to keep minutes, is the way I understand it.
That'd be great.
On
If it's
the
joint
Monday's
meeting.
meeting?
And it's open to the public.
So
What are we gonna discuss?
I have no idea. This is what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
it says welcome and opening remarks, and she's the only one that
Yes.
has it. Okay, Carol.
I
And
can
it's
copy
sharing the fee of the consultant.
You already paid
We already
that.
paid it.
Yeah,
You already paid it last week.
but I don't know why St. John wouldn't pay for any of it when they're limited to 3 positions, 3 places.
I thought this all came when she was first hired, Olson. And their fee was not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
And
you
then
Kind of
guys,
result
So-
that,
you guys voted to spend 5,000 last meeting. and
So I don't think, see any reason to have it.
I thought,
I guess keep them on.
Not funny. She makes my blood pressure.
I guess we'll find out at the meeting. Okay.
I can copy that agenda for you guys. You want it that
I
way?
saw it.
I plan to be here.
I'm thinking, I wonder who's going to want to make me open these arms.
Before we adjourn for like our last deal, I'd like to do a 5-minute executive session, to discuss non-elected personnel. And then when we get done with that,
We'll do that now.
I mean, are you about ready to adjourn?
I don't have anything else.
I'd make a motion that we do 5 minutes executive session, discuss non-elected personnel.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to go into a 5-minute executive session to allow elected personnel, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.